Hello, good evening, Twin Minds here. We are doing some Static Dread tonight. Just released. I have not been following this game actively, but it's been on my radar as a neat new Lovecraftian thingamadoo, and it looks neat. Alrighty, so Static Dread. This is like a Lovecraftian Papers, Please. It just looks really neat. I kind of dig it. So let's do the do. A powerful aurora has enveloped the entire globe. Due to issues with navigation, port authorities have reactivated the old lighthouse. You were chosen to be its keeper. Hello, Scooby. Calling? Daddy, why can't I see you? Is our phone broken? For now, we can only hear him. Don't worry. It'll be fixed soon. Daddy has a very important job now. Don't worry, dear. We're going to be just fine. Every evening we'll be on frequency 237. I love you. Love you too, kids. Alright, so 237. I hope they'll remind me of that later. Remember, do it for her. Yes, hi, hello. Oh god, it's real slow. Oh, we have interesting angles. Everything's kind of at a jaunty, crooked angle. Or as Lovecraftian may say, Euclidean angles. Okay, I'm coming. Okay, jeez. Good, I was supposed to check that first. Jesus, that door opens with such gusto. Well, here's the last box. That's definitely everything. These supplies should last you for a while. Thanks. Your eyes are twitching, sir. You alright? I'll be back in 2 days with a new shipment. Hope you'll still be around. What's your name? Just call me Courier. My mother gave me a name that doesn't sound well around here. And I never came up with a shorter one for myself. Alright, what am I supposed to do? Keep an eye out on the lighthouse, that's it. How? Beats me. My job's simple, to bring you supplies. You just unpack everything and eat up, so you don't starve at night during your shifts. Alright, I'll go check it out. Thanks. Wait a second, what about the money? The port gave me your payment for 2 days ahead. Here, take it. Thanks. See you in a couple days. Nobody's lived in this lighthouse for a long time, but it's a good one. Always served us well. Times are tough now. We need a reliability more than ever. In lighthouses and people. Hope you're one of those we can trust. Well, take care. It's getting late. I need to set sail, and you've got work to do. Goodbye. Perk. Energy. If unlocked, energy is consumed slower during the night. Eat some snacks to unlock this perk. Lucky. No one's at the door. Okay. Box. Item physics. Hooray. Hooray. I thought the Dutch angle was about like a 30 to 40 something ish degree tilt when recording in videos or other video related media, so as to give somewhat of an insane look. I wasn't sure that just slightly weirdly drawn angles on normal objects was Dutch angle. Okay, yes, hi, hello. Is anyone there? What's taking so long? I hear you loud and clear. Finally. What took you so long? The shift's about to start. Let's make one thing clear right away. I'm the boss here, and you call me chief. I don't care who you were at the port before all this. Now you're demoted to a button pusher at the Lighthouse. And for some reason, the port decided to waste a fortune on you. They even dragged some reporters in here. I'll send you the clipping. Seafaring is safe and sound. This afternoon, the port superintendent announced an emergency reactivation of the Oldsmouth Lighthouse. The station, which for many years had been operating in automatic mode, is now manned by harbor staff. This will help preserve seafaring in the harbor during the time when the usual navigation is no longer available. Alright, good article. If you work well, maybe they'll write one about you one day. Alright, back to work. The sun's almost down. Go and activate the lighthouse. What do I need to do? Oh, I'll give you the whole demonstration, but only when the shift starts. Pull the lever, and I'll explain everything. You don't seem too cheerful. I'll have to sit here all night, checking if you mess anything up. It was all so simple before, with automatics running the navigation. But no, I've got to sit here all night now, praying nothing goes wrong. Alright, I'll get to work. Now hurry up, work's waiting for you. Go ahead and turn on the lighthouse. The switch should be behind the door to your left, next to the spiral staircase. To contact your family, click search for frequency, and tune it to that. Okie dokie. Let's go talk to the family. Oh god, it's really sensitive. Radio noise. Okay. Static noise. Oh, this is Lighthouse. Do you copy? Daddy! When are you coming back? Shh, quiet now. Let me talk. Hi. I miss you both already. And I miss you too, Daddy. We miss you too. How was the trip? Everything okay? I mean, I'm assuming he was such a kind old man. Yeah. We're going to stick it on a positive note. That's great. Alright, I'm glad you got there safely. I won't keep you long. It's time for us to get ready for bed. Say bye-bye to Daddy. Love you, Daddy. I love you too, little munchkin. That was sweet. Love you. Okay. Goodbye. Goodbye. Alright, I have question mark H. Ah! Perfect. Alright, so I'm supposed to eat food and whatnot. Tentacly eyeball. So Dutch angles started off in paintings. Nice. Ooh. I can put on a top hat. What if I now don't want to be wearing the top hat? Oh no. I'm gonna eat a slab of meat and a can of meat. Lovely. How do I... Hold on, how do I get rid of my top hat if I don't want it? Oh god, there's no controls. Right. I, tab, T, G. Oh, F for flashlight, great. R. H is my help, and that's the perk info. Okay. I don't. There's no buttons, no button. Okay, no buttons for that. All right. Yep. Yes, I am good at hanging pictures. Great. Yep, I am great at this. Well, the figuring is at the lighthouse. You are full of determination. Great. Okay. Great. It's locked. Another comfortable, or rather comfortable locker. Oh. An ordinary bedside table. It's locked. Inside is a picture of Blackford and some supplies. Okay. Thanks. When you say, and some supplies, do those go somewhere useful? Ah. Pretty sure those supplies were fish. Because I'm pretty sure I didn't have those fish before. Alright, fine. $400. Great. Okay. It won't open. Generator, antenna, lighthouse rotation. I believe they said it's in there. So let's go here first. Oh. That's an interesting angle. Great. So we have some interesting angles going on. Lots and lots of interesting angles. We have very sudden and enthusiastic openings of doors. We have various foodstuffs to eat. Yeah. Great. We have lights and things. Okay. We have lights. Ooh, we have lights and things. We have different hat. Aha! Okay. Perfect. Okay. I didn't want my top hat on at the moment. Of course they brought school supplies. Just a bag of fish. Okay. So, let's stop dinking around and actually read the documentation. Keeper's memo. Keep an eye on the lighthouse. If the rotation mechanism jams, restart it. If the radio isn't working, check the antenna. Working in the dark is dangerous. Make sure all the lights in the lighthouse are on. If the power supply fails, restart the generator. If you feel tired, have a refreshing drink or a snack. Falling asleep on duty is a grave sin for a lighthouse keeper. Great. I think I could have theoretically shredded something, but it didn't work. I didn't push the button right. Ah, noises! It's night with the raiding party. Hello, Knight and friends. Oh, and also Civil, and also EOG. Multiple raiding parties. Hello, everybody. How you doing? Welcome, everyone. The chaos and horror has not yet started, so welcome. Okay. So let's do the do. So we have 3 light switches to hit, and they said specifically make sure they're all turned on. So this is good. All right. Flip the breaker to turn on the lighthouse. 380 volts. Alright. What if we... You know what? That's fucking pretty. That's real fucking pretty. Inside was an old painting and some supplies. Great. Rusty locker. Okay. Neat. Neat. How do I get down? There we go. Great. Lovely. So let's flip the breaker. Light 1. Say hello. This is the chief. Let's get straight to it. Things aren't looking great. What's the problem? Try looking out the window. Maybe it'll click. But the Aurora messed everything up, fried all the electronics, and now the radio's acting up too. We used to work through channel 16. Now it's just noise, like most other frequencies. So now ships scan around for empty channels and call the port there. You gotta listen to the frequencies, pick up the ship's signal, and then guide them. I didn't have to look for the port's frequency. How is this possible? It's easier for land stations. We've got a high-frequency directional transmitter. Needs fine-tuning, but at least the connection is more or less stable. That works okay between shore and island, but you can't stick that setup on a ship. Alright. Let's test it. I want to call you on a random frequency. Use the radio dial or arrow buttons to tune in. When you hit a channel with a stable signal, the green light will turn on. You might find a random broadcast too, but one of them will be me. I'll be waiting. Alright. How high does this thing go? I'm seeing little blips occasionally, but nothing solid. Okay. Ah, 239.1. That's why I didn't believe that it was going to work, because I was already on 237 and I thought that was still my family. There you go. Found me. Not so hard, right? Now that you've got the ship signal, you'll need to request a navigation form. Hang on. Printing out a test sheet for you. How does it work? The guys at the port control prepped some special forms with a map of the region. The fax machine has a module that picks up an automatic radio signal from ships with their call signs. It's a patchwork of haphazard tech until automated navigation starts working again. Mark a route on this map from the Lighthouse to Blackfoot Port and send it back to me. You'll be doing the same for arriving ships. Alright. Blackfoot Port. Call sign USBFR. Chief. On number. Destination testing new navigation system. From Lighthouse to Blackfoot. Okay. Lighthouse to Blackfoot. Okay. I see. Seems good. Get faxed. Alright, let's take a look. Okay, it'll do for now. We have a small flow of ships, mostly fishing boats and passenger ships. Light's job is simple. See which port the ships request and guide them there. Ships must be guided to ports. If the port is not on the map, guide them to Blackford. Okay. If you mess up a route or miss a ship, I'll make sure they've docked your pay heavily for it. 2 more keepers to rotate shifts with you sailed out to you this in the evening. Any other questions? Why can't the ships contact the port directly? Do I look like a professor to you? You want to lecture on radio waves and electrodynamics? I don't know. I'm not an expert. All I know is that it's all because of the aurora. Communication doesn't work over long distances now. The lighthouse is perfectly positioned right between the sea and the port. So just sit tight and do your job since you signed up for it. Alright. Why can't they navigate on their own? Would we even need you if they could? Think before you ask. Port's deep in the bay, with islands, cliffs, and strong currents between it and the open sea. Not every captain knows them, and it's nearly impossible to see everything at night. See anything at night. So stop whining and help the ships get in the port. Alright, guy. Jeez. Chill your tits. So I won't be working at the lighthouse by myself? By law, there must be at least 3 keepers. It's a difficult job. One person can't handle it alone, especially someone like you. Jeez. Thanks. Understood. One more thing. There's a village nearby, and locals might come knocking. Remember, the lighthouse ain't your home. It's the port property, so don't let anyone in. Well, good luck then. Chief out. Concerned that check the window is a thing. Alright. Can I not close this door? I cannot not close this door. Okay. Yes, hello. Good evening, Keeper. I didn't expect to see a living soul out here. Name's Jackie, captain of the Sturgeon. You've probably heard of me. They say I'm the best fisherman on this island. What do you need? Sorry to bother you. I mostly just wanted to introduce myself. I brought you a little gift. It's the journal of the old lighthouse keeper. Here, take it. Something awful happened to the first keeper. So bad they didn't send anyone out here for a long time after that. They say there's 3 of these journals, and if you collect them all, you'll learn what happened to the first keeper. Maybe you'll figure out where the other 2 are from the notes and solve the mystery. No, those 2 people that are supposed to help me at the lighthouse are not ever going to show up, indeed. This right here is what you're talking about, Civil? Yeah, that's bugging me too. Where'd you get the journal? It's been in my family for a long time. My mother was really into different cultures and their stories. Our shelves are buckling under the weight of all our books. When my father saw they'd staff the lighthouse again, he dug up the journal. And I volunteered to bring it to you. So I'm the second. Hello, Valona. Exactly. Imagine that, huh? When the first keeper and his family disappeared, they shut the place down right away. I'm really concerned by the blue glowing ghosts circling the island. I just saw it pass here. A little bit concerned. That's not Aurora that I'm aware of. They don't go zooming through the forest. Only reopened it when they started automating things. But by then, there weren't any keepers. Just occasional maintenance workers. Why are you awake? I'm heading out at dawn and can't get any shut-eye as usual. Maybe it's the aurora. Or just nerves. Heard from some sailors that a new island popped up near Nova Scotia. Me and the crew are planning to check it out and report back to the university. Is it dangerous? Doubt it. Unless some sea monsters come crawling out at us. We'll leave in the morning and should be back by evening. We're never seeing them again either. Where does this game take place? So, not remembering where Nova Scotia is, I would say typically Lovecraftian stuff is typically northeast coast of the U.S. Maine thereabouts. And if we get back at night, you'll guide us into port, Keeper. Nova Scotia is northeast of Maine. That makes sense. So that does make sense then. So they're saying that there is a new island up by Nova Scotia that they're going to go check out. Do you have a research ship? Not exactly. I've got a friend at the university, Misty. She hinted it'd be a good idea to scout the new island. What if it's the lost Atlantis resurfacing because of the aurora? Alright. It could just be a whale. A very dead whale. Don't poke it, it might explode. You believe in sailors' tales? Believe it or not, it's exciting, ain't it? Might even make some money off the discovery. Sounds a lot more fun than just hauling fish out of the water. Alright, good luck to you, man. Don't die out there. Oh, one more thing. You see, I have this tradition. Sneaking up to the lighthouse before a voyage to watch the sunrise. It helps me connect with the sea. I've done that since I was a kid. Fills me with energy. Mind if I come in there? Promise I won't touch a thing. Ooh. I was told specifically not to let anyone in. He seems like a nice, jolly fella. And the guy who told me not to let anyone in is a bit of a dick. So, my rebelling against authority nature does make me want to not listen to him. And if this is his good luck charm, I don't want to deprive a man of his good luck when he's about to go out and do some exploring and adventuring. So, I kind of want to let him in. What do you guys say? Should I let him in? Should I let him in, or should I be a good employee and listen to rules? He's sus. But he doesn't seem very sus. He even helped me out. He gave me a book. What's the worst that happens? This is Lovecraft, man. Tentacle right up the ass is the worst that happens. Let's see. You know what? In honor of this being a Lovecraftian game where we guide potential fishing boats to safety, I'm going to put the three-headed fish from Dredge on me head, because that comes from the Lovecraftian game where you are the fisherman going out on a boat. This thing does not stay on my head very well. Hang on. Gotta resituate my thingy. Also, Mohawk, hello, hi, welcome. You're someone I'm supposed to know, right? And your name doesn't match the person that I think I know? Because I don't. I'm really bad at remembering who's who without a direct name to match it up to. Alright. Come on in, bud. Don't touch anything. And don't get me fired. Oh, thanks. I'll remember you didn't turn me away. Jackie will remember that. Traditions matter. They shape who we are. Well, I'll be upstairs. Drop by if you got a minute. Alright. At night, items instantly restore some energy. If you're feeling tired, eat something. Okay. He doesn't look sus. He's fine. He's fine. This is the absolute worst item to stay on top of my head. Right. Just close the door and it's still outside. Okay. Maybe this is not the right fish. Maybe upside down works better. Nope. Upside down works even worse. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. We'll add some extra tentacles on my head instead. Okay, so he said he's upstairs by the lighthouse. I should probably check that. Also, this is my new fish. I want this to go somewhere prominent. Here we go. Perfect. Alright, I am struggling with the fish on the head. There we go. Well, that's concerning already. I thought villagers should be asleep, but someone is standing outside staring at the lighthouse. Poof. I'm supposed to have a job to do, right? I'm supposed to be doing a job. Is that right? Hey, bud. Ah, keeper. What a view up here. Thanks for letting me in. How do you like your village? Honestly, it's a bit cramped here. Dad's done a lot for me, sure, and he cares. But it's time for me to go on my own. I'm thinking of moving to Blackford. There's this girl at the university, Misty. We're dreaming of a little place in Boston. I doubt Dad'll be thrilled. We don't have the money for it yet either. Aren't you afraid of the sea? When I was 15, I nearly died by the southern reef. The stays snapped and the storm dragged us straight to the rocks. We dropped the anchor to turn the ship, but the momentum threw me into the water, right on the rocks. Somehow I landed straight between two sharp ones. A little to the left or right, and I wouldn't be here. Since that day, I've never been afraid of the sea. We understand each other. It wants me dead, I want it dead, you know, the usual. I know, Pokemon is the first thing I thought of too. Are you leaving in the morning? Yeah, we want to explore that area the fisherman was talking about, where the new island resurfaced. Maybe we'll find something interesting, then back to fishing and home. I'm planning to make it back before sunset. Don't want to get lost at sea at night. Alright. Okay, a ship is waiting for me. I get it. I get it. Who's writing cultish things on my friggin' walls? Damn it. Okay, search for frequency using the knob. Okay, I get it. Blackford News. According to the latest reports, over 150 people have been affected by severe magnetic field disturbances. We recommend avoiding physical exercise and staying indoors. If you experience dizziness, nausea, or sudden chest pain, tell your family or neighbors and try to reach the nearest medical facility. Noise, no response. No stable signal on this frequency. Noise, no response. Okay. Hang on a sec. I realize it's too loud. I've been wanting it to stay loud because it feels more immersive that way, but I think it might be just a tad too loud. Maybe put you there. That's not any better. It's a little better. Okay. 251. Lighthouse, do you copy? This is Captain Drake from the Coast Guard. While patrolling the islands, we came across a few sailors. Someone stole their ship and left them adrift on a small boat. Have you heard anything suspicious over the radio? What should I have been listening for? Maybe someone used the ship's call signs but didn't know where to sail. I don't know. Radars, comms, nothing's working with that aurora in the sky. Feels like we've been thrown back to the Stone Age. It'll clear up. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. The question is, how much damage will be done and how many people will get hurt before it's over? Alright, we'll try to catch him the old-fashioned way. Sorry for bothering you. Alright. Hello? Wake up. Wake up, samurai. Screech! Resistance is futile. Resistance is futile. Great. Hang on. Tab. I also heard a bonk. Guys, spiders really work quick. Hey, knock it off. I can't. Ah, there we go. Okay, they're still doing their thing. Okay. Ship, I'm working on it. Musical interlude. The melody dissolves into the noise of the broadcast. Ah, ship signal. Lighthouse, this is urgent. What's the situation? The ship, it doesn't feel responsive. The rudder feels stiff one moment and loose the next. It's odd. So how's your journey? How you feeling? The water's calm, but the fish are jumping out of the water too often. Like something's scaring them. Alright. Well, if your rudder's not responsive, I'm not entirely sure I can help you. Destination, barge. I don't have a barge, so you're going to Blackfort. God, this is navigationally challenging. So I'm supposed to navigate them to Blackfort if they don't have a thing nearby. So let's do nya and then nya and then nya and maybe a bit of nya and then nya. I heard a whale song. There, you're going to Blackfort. Get out of here. Get out of here. Copy that. Proceeding along your course. Alright. Okay, bye. Another ship. Okay, fine. I get it. I'm papers pleasing. Your signal is weak. Please respond. Or please repeat. This is Vessel Pluto. Do you copy? Better, but still not good. Sorry. I think I managed to fix it. We're having issues with the electronics. This is Captain Z of the transportation ship Pluto, requesting routing to port. Any issues? Oh, forgive me. The entire ship has been one big problem ever since the Aurora began. During the Aurora, all the boxes started glowing and shimmering with every color of the rainbow. At one point, they even started singing, like a choir. It was terrifying. I really want to unload this cargo at the port. How did you find yourself in the harbor? All satellite navigation systems have malfunctioned. The Aurora makes it almost impossible to navigate by the stars. It seems we've gone far off course somewhere. What were you carrying? Microelectronics, phones, tablets, smart devices, fully loaded. I'm not sure any of it works now, but the suppliers and insurers will deal with that. I've done my part. Now the whole crew just wants to get to shore. Alright. Zhangzi, Pluto, call sign, numbers. Designation, cargo ship. Oh. That says designation. That does not say destination. I read that wrong the first time. Hopefully sending them to Blackfort was not a problem. But you're supposed to be trying to go to New Orleans, which is not right, so you're sending to Blackfort instead. Okay. Let's just get you there. I don't know if that's a little thing. Oh, it tells you if it's wrong. Okay, good. You're going that way. You're going that way. Receive the form. Thank you. Proceeding to the port. Goodbye. Is I hello? You're supposed to guard the light, yet you let that sailor near the lamp. Now he'll have to pay the price. Don't let anyone gaze upon the light. It's yours. Yours for now. What'll happen to Jackie? Nothing good. He saw the light. You shouldn't look at the light. Are you broadcasting from a vessel? I am close, Keeper. I'm watching you. Leave this work frequency immediately. You don't understand. I'm not leaving as long as you're here. Turn off the radio, get into bed, and in the morning, run. Run from this lighthouse as far as you can, or the darkness will consume you. I will consume you. Static dread. He said the thing. He said the thing. Seems like someone is knocking at the front door. Great. 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 Love it. You're going to Blackport? You're going to Blackport? You're going to Blackport? Oh, that's right, we don't have fish. This is of all of the games, we should probably have fish in this one. So they really just kind of ramp things up to 11, like immediately. First night, and we've got cultist symbols to wipe off the walls, and we've got static dread threatening my life. There we go. Thanks. Civil paid for the squid hat. Okay. Stop. Yep, that seems fine. I should go talk to Jackie, shouldn't I? It's so dark I can't see a thing. I need to keep the lighthouse working. Hang on. Hang on, I'm busy. The lighthouse feels wrapped in darkness. I need to keep the light inside on to stop the darkness from creeping in. Alright, I should definitely do that. Hi. Well, well, who do we have here? I'm the new lighthouse keeper. I'll stay as chipper as ever. Look at you, all fancy. Something ain't right about that lighthouse, though, Wiki. Darkness got it all wrapped up tight. You best be watching that light. Watching that light don't go out. And try not to doze off yourself, or it'll all go south. Here, take this fish and eat up. Burning energy at night will wear you down. That fish has got all the good stuff in it. Eat it to stay awake. Okay. Go on, eat up. It'll do you good. But I'll be off to see if I can catch something else. Take care now. Thanks. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Hey, door. Stab it. Doors are wiggling. Hang on. I got a fish to eat. Where's the fish you gave me? Those are the fish I had before. I don't know. Okay. Oh. 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 Nope. 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 Yeah, I think I might have eaten it when I accepted it. Where's the switch? Jackie, you still alive up here? Ah, Keeper. What a view up here. Thanks for letting me in. The darkness says it's gonna punish you. Do you know what that means? You're starting to scare me, Keeper. Are you feeling alright? Too much is at stake. I must explore that island. For Misty. No, I feel like he'd still be fairly chipper about it. Alright, good luck, don't die. He's gonna die. He is very much gonna die. Stop it. Yes. It did indeed say give up when passing the cursor over the bed. Cool. Cool. But what if it didn't, though? He is calling in dreams down there. I saw a city. They all stand in a circle, faceless. They know his name, but they whisper. I can't make it out. Muffled choir of voices rising to the radio static. Great. Ah, a ship. Lighthouse, do you copy? This is Captain Drake. We got him. Those bastards hijacked a small yacht, or yatched, and packed it full of some weird drugs. From the looks of it, this is the ship that was bringing 2 more keepers to your lighthouse. Yeah, they're not making it. We've drifted too far out into the sea. Guide us back to the port. Is everyone okay? Both keepers are dead. The poor fellows were thrown overboard and got smashed on the rocks. Well, yep, help's definitely not coming. I feel sorry for him. Seems like he'll be working alone for a while now. The boat captain is alive. They tied him up and hid him in the cargo hold. What do you mean by weird drugs? It looks like, I don't even know, blue. Maybe even slightly cyan crystals. Blue crystals, you say? But they kind of glow from the inside. I wouldn't dare try it. Oh no, who could have possibly seen this coming? Exactly. We'll hand it over to a lab in the city to figure out what kind of poison this is. Alright. Old reliable, Captain Drake. He's a Bay Patrol. He's going to Blackford. I can do that. Oop. Get out of here, bud. Don't die out there. Understood. Give me a moment. Thank you. Proceeding to port. Seems like someone in the port was helping the pirates. Someone's been covering from all this time before the Aurora hit. Just a hunch for now, but stay alert, please. Drake out. So. I am... I am pretty sure that we probably should just continue trusting everyone. Like you said, Dux, this is the trust everyone run. Everything's perfectly normal. Nothing possibly could be wrong. Okay, and this is still... Yep. So how do I check my tiredness meter? Like, I don't have a... Alright, that's fine. But I've got awakeness times 2, times 1, times 3. I'm gonna eat it. We should dab it. Jeez, these are the most industrious spiders I have ever seen. They are on the friggin' ball. Okay, yes, hi, hello. Lighthouse, come in. This is the chief. So, are you scared all alone at the lighthouse? I got a strange call. I was told to run. With this Aurora, a lot of crazies are crawling out. No need to chat with every single one of them. If someone's abusing the work frequency, ignore it. I'm more interested in something else, though. Come on, spill it. Did you let anyone into the lighthouse? Yes. Do I tell him, though? It felt like my vision was fading, like my eyes were closing, like I was tired. Oh, I agree, the one. But these spiders are spinning webs every hour, if not less so. Trust everyone. Yeah, I let him in. I gave you clear instructions. No one is allowed in. Well, you brought this on yourself. That'll be fine. Gotta say, your work was mediocre at best. Can't imagine why they even let you be a lighthouse keeper. Go to hell. Oh, I'll be going all right. Home. To my warm, cozy bed. Don't catch a cold out there. See you tomorrow. All right. It's morning. Check this. Poor job performance. Minus $100 for letting him in. Shred it. I don't want it. No. May 15th, 1859. Today I stepped into the stone steps of this lighthouse for the first time. The waves crash against the rocks as if whispering stories. I am the first keeper of this lighthouse, and I hope it will become my family estate. Immediately upon arrival, I wrote the letter to Mary and the children describing the best way to get here. Of course, she always complains about my obsession with the sea, but when she sees the view from here, it's hard to knock the love of sea foam out of an old captain. Alright. Hang on. Ah. Great. Okay. That's on paperwork from day one. Love it. Yes, hi, good morning. Well, here I am again. So, Wiki, everything in order? Lighthouse treating you right? It's alright. That's the spirit. Listen here. I'm what folks call a fisherman. My trade's catching, fish and selling them to the hungry ones. Since you're new around these parts, Wiki, I'll give you a good price. What else do you sell besides fish? I never really thought about it. I'm not a storekeeper. I'm a fish keeper. For all that stuff, you go to the old man. I only got fish, Wiki. Fish indeed. Clam chowder. Dried capelin, smoked halibut, salted herrings, fresh sardines. I thought you said you only sold fish, sir. These trinkets do not look like fish. You can catch fish before your shift starts. Oil lamp that warms the room, chasing away the darkness. Protects from rain and bad weather, increases your chances of a big catch. I feel like paying a lot for a fishing rod and then fishing up my food would be beneficial. No mention of oil for the lamp, though. Also, I still have $400. Didn't I get a $100 fine? Did I just shred the fine and choose not to pay it? Is that what happened? All right, we're gonna buy the fishing rod and the oil lamp. Fuck it. Go all in. What's with the prices? Ah, inflation. Everything's going up in the village. And in the city, don't even get me started. Goodbye. You go catch more fish. You have fun, bud. Perk, sanity. Yep. Okay. So we have stuff and things. Ah, my box. Fishing. I'm gonna go try out the fishing. The popper needs to calm the hell down. Fishing. It's probably supposed to wait until it's fully bit. Neat. I'm too impatient. We're fishing. We're fishing. God damn it. The one just subscribed. Thank you very much, the one. 23 months. E to cast, E to hook. Because I've been clicking to cast, so I didn't know E was the thing I was supposed to be doing. Hang on. You go wiggling. Fish! Get a fish. So do I have a limit to this? Can I just get all the free food I want? Or is there some sort of limit to how much I can fish? Fish. So far, time hasn't been passing, at least as far as I can tell. It kind of appears that time only passes when I do things on the radio and whatever. And yeah, I can fish before work, but work hasn't been... Work doesn't start until I push the button for it. You know, all that Lighthouse shit, that's too crazy for me. I'm just gonna fish. Sell it to the fisherman. Make his job easier. Boo. That's awful, the one. They're gonna get them ads one way or another. I feel like the limitation may be in how many fish actually end up biting. Nope. Okay. We're just gonna... We're gonna get out of here. I got 2 fish. That's good. I got 2 fish. I'm gonna eat a fish. I'm gonna have a drink. I'm gonna eat this thing. I'm gonna have that thing. Great. All in on the brain stats. Great. Okay. A rather comfortable locker. Are you saying I should be hiding in there? A large fishing boat has left the village. It looks like everyone has vanished. It's as if the forest got closer. I really need more sleep. Yeah, I'm not allowed to do that. Sorry. Top drawer is still locked. Clothes left by the workers. Pack of pistachios. Thanks. Appreciate it. Great. Lights. Lights on, please. Yes, hi, hello. Alright, never mind then, fine. Port, can't hear you. Sorry, got distracted. Yesterday's drug bust has the entire port on edge. No one's seen anything like it in a long time. They're preparing new instructions for you tonight. We couldn't find any more volunteer keepers, so you'll be working alone after all. I can handle it alone. You overestimate yourself, but you have no choice now. Gotta manage on your own. Thanks. Ember, a new drug hits Blackford. During the night, the Coast Guard apprehended a group of drug traffickers using stolen vessels. The real shock, however, was caused by Ember, a new drug infecting the streets of Blackford. We are yet to discover what we are dealing with. Meanwhile, the Coast Guard post on Deep Creek Island has been reinforced. At least the pay is good. The courier will arrive tomorrow with new supplies. Any more questions? There are locked rooms. That's not a question, but sure. Yeah, the maintenance crew have the key to the generator room. I'll have them bring it tomorrow. We can't risk the lighthouse going dark. As for the guest room, I don't know. You might want to ask the locals. Someone's bound to have it. Okay. Did you figure out who that stranger was? In my world, that was just your imagination running wild. The tech guys say the channel's open. Anyone could jump in. Probably some radio enthusiast messing with us for fun. Alright, fine. Maybe you'll stop being the worst employee of the month. I'm your only employee of the month. Fuck off. Alright. So. Yep, great. Love it. I guess we go to work. I guess we go to work. $60. Yep. Come in, Lighthouse. Hello, family. Sorry, I put the little one to bed early today. She seemed extra tired. How are you? Oh, I'm good. I don't know if you've heard, but they've declared a curfew. It's not too bad, though. The little one goes to bed early anyway. What worries me more are the looters breaking into stores at night. God, why are people so mean? Why can't they just support each other in tough times? Should I come back? No, don't worry about it. Your job is important. Something happened on the highway and they've shut it down. Now they're bringing supplies by ship. If that stops too, the city's gone. The city's done for. The night's almost here. I'm really tired today. I'm gonna get some rest too. Good luck, honey. Kisses. Love you. Love you too. Bye. Okay. I don't remember. I don't remember how to start my day. Oh yeah, right. Pull the lever to start the day. The other two are tied for best employee, giving their lives for the cause. Great. Okay, I'm gonna go clean up immediately because there are already cultist drawings everywhere. Is that a small child in the woods? You know what? It'll be fine. Someone with a lamp is walking from the village toward the lighthouse. Locals trying to visit again? There he is. Alright. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. I'm gonna go check upstairs quick. Jesus. It's real bright. Oh yeah. That someone is still there. Neat. Okay, beep beep. Okay, beep beep. Come in, this is the chief speaking. I've got news from the Coast Guard. They suspect that drugs might be smuggled on cargo ships tonight. From now on, all cargo ships must be directed to the Coast Guard station in Deep Creek. They'll handle the rest. Check the form and look at the ship's purpose. What about large cargo ships with containers? If they said all cargo ships, it means all. Why do you have this urge to dig into instructions? I'm just clarifying to make sure I can do my job correctly. What if I send them something that isn't a cargo ship? As usual, I'll be checking on you and reviewing complaints. And handing out fines. Here we go. Hang on. All cargo ships must be directed to the Coast Guard station at Deep Creek. Other ships to their ports. If the port is unreachable, guide them to Blackford. Okay. Seems clear enough. Alright then, get to work. And remember, no one is allowed in the lighthouse. Chief out. But what if... Fuck you. Just saying. There's an issue with the rotation mechanism. Go up to the tower and restart it, or some ships won't see the light. Why wouldn't you call on the main channel? Why do I feel like I should be concerned about going up? just fine. Seems fine. Hello? Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Heading 128, speed 12 knots, approaching the point. Observing strong current, adjusting 6 degrees off course. Confirmed draft limits. We're at 4.3 and the straight's shallow. Alright. Don't die. Lighthouse, come in. Do you copy? You okay? Quiet, except for odd noises in the cargo hold. I'm afraid to look. Maybe rats. Anything interesting at sea? The water is calm, but the fish are jumping out of the water too often. Like something's scaring them. There. So, designation is barge. Now, in my mind, in my opinion, barges carry cargo. But it's not specifically labeled as a cargo ship. Oh, it's literally under my fucking mouse, and I've been so focused on the map and not this thing. Cargo ships. Wheeled, heavy, barge, freight, cargo. Got it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. So they all go to Deep Creek. I can only assume a wheeled cargo ship means transporting wheeled vehicles. But steamboat is another possibility. Would make sense. Instructions received. Heading to port. Thanks for the help. Thanks, don't die out there. Okay. That door keeps feeling very active. Stop turning up the damn lighthouse. I need that. Come in, Captain Drake speaking. Just checking in. You somehow supported me last night. When I called you the first time, I was ready to give up and head back to the port. But after talking to you, I decided to do another sweep around the islands. Turns out it was worth it. Thanks, appreciate it. I'm sure if everyone does their job right, we'll get through this whole Aurora situation. We need to figure out who's covering for these smugglers at the port. If anyone suspicious shows up, direct them to Deep Creek. But I guess you have the instructions already. Now, can you navigate me to the Coast Guard? To Deep Creek, you mean? Did you get anything out of those pirates? Not yet. They're just dumb runners. Got the shipment without ever meeting the supplier. Stole a ship to stay under the radar. They were supposed to unload without seeing the next link in the chain, too. We need someone higher up in this operation. What kind of drug is it? It's called Ember. Nasty stuff, let me tell you. It shuts down almost the entire nervous system. But it gives you inhuman strength and a sense of euphoria and invincibility. Under Ember, you lose all control and your aggression spikes. Extremely dangerous substance. Why do I send cargo ships to you? Gut feeling. After interrogating those pirates, we learned the smugglers use cargo ships in their routes. We're not customs. We can't check every ship out there, so we're narrowing the focus. Oof. That is concerning, Dux. I'd say most likely it woke itself up for like a system update or something like that and just stayed active the whole time afterward without going back to sleep properly. But I'd recommend you keep an eye out on all of them. You never know where something shady might pop up. Alright. Like you, Bay Patrol. Okay, so he's going to Deep Creek. Why is your route all janky, sir? Why are these islands all janky? Copy that. Thanks. Heading into port now. We'll be in touch. Alright. Great. Great. Hello again. You're still here. Let's see what you're made of. Can you save those you've taken responsibility for? Can you keep the light burning? Because in the darkness, I'll be waiting for you. Can you save them, Keeper? Great. 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 Hello. Ooh. Ooh. I don't like any of that. Didn't like that. Oh. Hello. Ho, ho, ho! Good evening, Keeper. The darkness near the lighthouse was so thick, I feared my lantern would go out. I am the Elder in Oldsmouth. Sorry to trouble you, but have you heard any ship signal from my son? Name's Jackie. Just saw his... I had the option to say, nope, he hasn't been in touch, or I just saw his ghost. Yeah. What are you saying? A ghost? A ghost? Oh, that's no good. That's no good at all. Sorry to bother you, Keeper. I need to check on something. I'll be off. Wait, I have questions. Not now, Keeper, not now. Time's running out. I best be on my way. Good luck to you. Okay, bye. It's suspiciously quiet, but there's a faint greenish glow flickering in the windows. Okay. Love it. Meep. Meep, Mom. There we go. That. All right. My trust in this game is very low. Like, I feel like stuff's constantly bumping. It's fine. That's fine. He didn't die. He only waits. He waits for the call. In the deep. In his dreams. Vertagen. Great. Lighthouse, come in. This is Sophia Marine speaking. Everything alright? The ship, it doesn't feel responsive. The rudder feels stiff one moment and loose the next. It's odd. What's visibility like? The sea is almost whispering. The wind carries fragments of words, but no one can make sense of them. Alright, sorry. You are going to Deep Creek. Now, there was a... if the port is unreachable, guide them to Blackford. Okay, I just want to make sure I have that clear guidance. I can't imagine why the port would be unreachable. But you are a... How do I... There we go. There we go. Creaking wood noises. So, heavy cargo transport going to Deep Creek. Yes, okay. You can go there. Excuse you. I'm busy. Following your guidance. Goodbye. What was that noise? It's probably fine. Locals are spooked, can't get a good night's sleep, but otherwise everything's fine on the island. Stay on the island for now. We can handle the marauders ourselves. Though there's a lot of them these nights. Caught 2 today, all familiar faces. Never had trouble with these guys before, and now they've lost their minds, trying to rob a store. Sheep. Lighthouse, we're glad to see your light. Can't wait to get to Harbor's Peace. Please hear our voice upon this night. We beg for comfort's breeze. Why are you singing? What songs? What nonsense do you hear? I think you've lost your mind tonight. Do I detect a hint of sneer? Or have you drunk too much delight? Repeat the name of your ship. No words will I withhold this time. Our fate compels me to convey. We rise in song and voice and rhyme. The symphony has come your way. What's your rotten destination? From New York shores we took a group to show them wonders all around. But trouble's grasp now slows our troop. I beg you, guide us to the ground. Hang on. Stop it. Who's in here? You knock it off. Okay. As you were singing. Sounds of melodic humming. Okay. So these guys are cracked in the head. I feel like I should send them to Deep Creek. Because they told me to send anything suspicious. Or rather, the deputy told me to send anything suspicious. So I feel like I should do that. Have a delightful time. Thank you, friend, with all my heart. So glad you're here to play your part. And I got fined $30 for sending them to the place where someone sane should check them out. Fuck it. Get out of here. I don't want your fine. Lighthouse, come in. This is Misty from the Blackfoot University. Yesterday, Jackie, the fisherman from the Sturgeon, set sail from Oldsmouth. Have you received any signals from him? I asked him to check out a strange island spotted by another fisherman. Nothing so far? I'm worried about him. He was supposed to come back during the day. Sorry, I just stayed late at work. This anomaly won't let me rest, and what they say on the news is complete nonsense. Misty, I'm in the middle of passing out. Can you speed it up a little bit? What's this island you're talking about? No idea. There's nothing like it on the maps for that area. Or they used to hide it well, and now, when they've run out of resources, they can't keep up the cover-up anymore. I don't know, but I'd really like to find out what they were hiding there. What did the flare do to the electronics? Ominous whispering in my ear. Can you stop? I'm busy having a conversation. Have you ever heard of the Carrington event? Almost 200 years ago, there was another powerful flare that nearly destroyed the telegraph network. Well, this flare is 10 times more powerful. A bunch of charged particles, very high voltages. That's why everything is fried. Are you and Jackie close? Yes, we're dating. Or at least trying to. When he docks in Blackford. But it's not official. Jackie doesn't want his father to know. Alright, sounds like you need to get some sleep. You're probably right. Today was exhausting. But I managed to get through to the administration. At first they tried to shut me out as usual, but the dean stepped in, and now we're getting the green light for setting up a research station. You should have seen the sheriff's eyes. I'll expose all of them. Happy to help. I hope together we can find out what or who we actually need to protect ourselves from. If they let us, of course. Ugh. Thanks for listening. Hope Jackie's alright. Misty out. Goodbye, Misty. Okay. I need to deal with my brain situation? And do I need I don't think I need drinkies. Like, I still have the perk of brain power, but it feels like I'm losing consciousness. Let's have a fish. A fleeting refreshment. Yeah, it wasn't clear that I was, I mean, it was clear that I was passing out, but it wasn't clear that my energy was low, I guess. Yes, hello. Oh, hello, creepy tiny child. What are you doing out here all alone? ... Where are your... Do you want to come up to the lighthouse? Are you my mommy? Where are your parents? You have interesting eyes. There's someone in them. Someone's looking through them. Someone else. Did you come here to break the fourth wall? Jesus Christ, lady. You move real fast for a woman your size. Jesus. Fucking zooped up like the Flash. Young man, you shouldn't talk to strangers. I was quiet, but he kept talking and talking. Sorry to bother you, Keeper. We got lost during our evening walk. The boy can't sleep. We'll be going now. Good night. Goodbye. That kid was definitely missing a red balloon. Although, in fairness, I was first reminded of the kid from Little Nightmares. The kid walking around in the giant boat thing. Because I think that kid also wears a yellow raincoat. Stop. Requesting confirmation for clearance to pass through. Visibility of 5 kilometers. Light mist over the surface. Background water gurgling. Trawl caught a cable. Aborting trawling. Alright. Lighthouse, come in. Yatched, luxurious speaking. Guide me to static noises. There it is. The ship bringing ember to the city. Crates of glowing joy clouding minds. Send it to me, Keeper. Protect the city from this plague. Destroy that yacht and everything inside it. How do you know all this? I see everything. Why should I believe you? I'm giving you a chance, Keeper. A chance to take your fate and the fate of your loved ones into your own hands. Go on, save them from the new drug. Destroy that ship. It's just a regular yacht. A regular yacht with a cargo hold full of glowing poison. A regular yacht with a captain hoping you won't notice anything. A regular yacht docking in a major city in the dead of night during curfew. Why does the evil voice suddenly sound very reasonable? Like an upstanding citizen. That's the part I trust the least. The light that was ready to murder a dude just for looking at his light. Sorry? Leave this frequency. I demand it. Give me that yacht or Ember will flood the streets. You've been warned. That's true. The darkness sounding more reasonable is like my sanity. Or my insanity coming on. Lighthouse! Lighthouse, you cut out. Please guide me to Blackford Port. What are you doing in the sea in the middle of the night? Doesn't the curfew only apply on land? I'll dock at Blackford and get some sleep. I just really need to get there quickly. The sea's rough. Why the rush? Look, you do your job, I do mine. If you're hinting at wanting something in return, I think I can arrange that. Just guide me to the city. Hang on, bud. Hang on. I have problems creeping in. What do you want? Leave my bedroom alone. I sleep there. Oh, for fuck's sake. Stop. At least that's still on for the moment. You good? Please, hurry. Are you transporting drugs? What? Of course not. I was just out at sea and now decided to head back to port. Nothing unusual. Right. A giant cruise ship doesn't just go out for a midnight cruise. Just saying. I have the option to feed him to the darkness. Ooh. What do we do? The Coast Guard wants me to feed him to them. I'm supposed to send the shady dude to Deep Creek. But also I have the option to just feed him to the dark ones. Now, this was theoretically the trust everyone run. But does trust everyone mean trust the drug runner? Or trust the Coast Guard? Or trust the evil voice inside my head? It's not a cargo ship though. It's a pleasure yacht. So technically doesn't follow the rule of cargo ships going to Deep Creek. So I might even be fined for that. Probably be fined for sending him to. But he drug. He drug indeed. Yes, I will. I will send him to the Coast Guard. You have a safe trip. Oh, hope these coordinates are alright. Thanks. Do you think just following the rules will change anything? You're unworthy of this lighthouse. And the unworthy should rot in the gutter. Like dead rats. Static dread. Rude. Rude. Stop. 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 Right, he seems nice. He seems delightful. Yeah, we're definitely getting a lot of culty symbols. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Everything's fine. Stop. It's a full-time job to keep this place clean. Right, the looking out the windows and opening the doors, it's all very abrupt. Just bam, I'm in now. Freaking Kool-Aid man your way through the door, and it's very intense. Lighthouse, come in. This is the Sea Catcher. You got some kind of monstrous thing on board? Take a look at this. Yeah. I don't see a problem. It's normal to me. Looks like a dude. Hauled it out near that strange island not far from the harbor. Guide us to the port and we'll hand it over to the scientists. It looked corpse-ish. I mean, it looked like a corpse. It didn't look like anything strange. You seen the sturgeon? You mean Jackie? I haven't seen him. But we didn't get too close to the island either. Maybe he was docked over there. Is the thing alive? No, the thing's dead. It's just floating out there. We were passing a ways off from the island, saw it bobbing around, so we picked it up. Alright. It does. I mean, it doesn't look... It looks kind of, sort of, you know, Innsmouth effect kind of deal. Kind of, sort of fish-like. Bigger bulbous eyes. Kind of, sort of fin-like feet. No, it doesn't look very strange. That looks like a dude. Dead dude, but dude nonetheless. Alright, Sea Catcher. Clara Yakub. Sure. I don't necessarily know how to pronounce that, but we're going to Blackford. You aren't a cargo vessel. You are offering to help science. Good for you. This is not the sea captain Misty was looking for. Misty is looking for Jackie. So we had asked him about Jackie, and he's like, no, we don't know Jackie. Or we didn't see Jackie. Alright, safe travels. Goodbye. Oh god, finally the shift is over. I don't like all these stories about these islands. Damn Aurora is messing everything up. Just do your job, bud. Yeah, easy for you to say. I wouldn't even be needed if you weren't screwing things up. I wouldn't have to stay up all night dealing with these ships if it weren't for the Aurora. Ugh. To hell with all this. I'm going to bed. Alright, fine. Be that way. Alright, 'tis now daytime. Everything's fine. So I wanted to check the journal, but it seems like I can't check the journal until nightfall. Ah. Today I received a letter from Mary. The ship should be here in 2 weeks. I have started to settle into the lighthouse. The villagers are helping me, some of them donating their unwanted belongings. Life on such a remote island is difficult and dangerous. The village elder says this is especially difficult in winter. There's almost no food left. But with my experience in trade and my late father's fortune, I think we can create a paradise here. Alright. Going to bed. You did the Kool-Aid man door busting to get through a semi-spooky situation. I go with the flashlight and a baseball bat in hand, personally. So that's the same journal we just read, okay. Yes, hi, hello. Good evening, Keeper. Here, fresh supplies for you from the port. Hope everything's been all right. A lot of strange things going on in our in our harbor these days. I'd best be heading back before the sun sets, but first, I've got a couple more things to deliver from the port. Key to the generator room? Yep, port control sent it along. Here you go. It'll unlock the generator room. Thanks. Hope it'll be enough. Payment? Of course. Here's your pay from the port. It's all there. Alright, that's sorted. Anything else? Maybe you'd like to buy something or ask about something? Oh, I didn't have the option to ask for a gift. Dang it. What's new in the city? It's all mighty suspicious, Keeper. There's less ember around for sure. But folks are on edge. Food's scarce. Bunch of pharmacies shut down. Looters roam at night. Gotta board up the doors real tight. And now there's talk of some monsters showing up. What if folks in the city start turning into mutants too? You got a family, bud? Oh, nah. You know, I've lived alone all my life. Moved here when I was still a student. And, well, just kind of stuck around. Never really found my place anywhere. Now it's just me, my little boat, and a shack by the shore in the city. Show me what you're selling. What you got? A musician's bust. A bust of a famous singer from the band Bugs. Fills you with hope for a brighter future. Photo of Blackfort. Cassette player drives away loneliness and improves focus. Coffee pot. A reliable metal coffee pot allows you to brew coffee. Coffee. And we can buy chilled coffee or oatmeal cookies or canned stew. I feel like that coffee. Coffee. Thank you. Alright, bye. Perk. Speed. When unlocked, increases movement speed while running. Eat the right type of items to unlock this perk. Like the coffee, perhaps? Okay, so we're gonna need to eat food. Coffee. Coffee. Ooh. Lantern. I hope that's not a one-time use item. Coffee. Should probably go fishing. Here, we're just gonna bring these things out. Hang on. Hang on. Get some bottled water going. Get some canned meats going. Fine, I'll probably eat that one anyway. But yeah, we probably should go get our fish. Arguments and shouting can be heard from the village. I wonder what's going on. Hello, forest. Hopefully there's no one out there. Should have known that that was going to start beeping as soon as I... Things that workers didn't have time to take. Next to the tools is a cool poster and some supplies. Small key between the tools. Great. Crowbar. Crowbar is under high voltage. I should turn off the generator first. Okay. God. Fuck. Okay. Got the crowbar. Okay, this is good. What? Well, feeling proud of yourself? You brought that captain and his sea monster straight into the city. Now all the reporters are running wild. What was I supposed to do? Keep him in the harbor till morning? I don't know. The sheriff said today that this fish man, well, they've started appearing not just at sea. A couple of houses in the city have been sealed off due to some strange illness. We haven't told the public yet, of course. So you better keep quiet too. The last thing we need right now is more panic. Is there some kind of illness in the city? How should I know? Reports say people were normal during the day, but at night something happens to them. Some just disappear. Some are found dead with mutations. Scientists are investigating. Should have some recommendations by morning, but rumors are already spreading through the city. What's going on? Fear. People are hoarding like during COVID, locking themselves inside, barely stepping out. Embers dwindling. They say the Coast Guard caught someone. Either way, everyone's on edge. I can't imagine what'll happen if they find out about the mutations. Sailor tales turned out to be true. Sensation. Last night, a fishing vessel arrived at Blackford Port, bringing with it a creature unlike anything science has ever seen. A humanoid with the body of a fish has sent shockwaves through the scientific community. We were unable to obtain a full comment from the port authorities regarding the situation. However, we hope the port authorities will start paying more attention to the sailors' tales from now on. Alright, need to get to work, bud. That's the right attitude. Turn on the lighthouse and I'll prep the instructions for tonight. Alright. Go talk to family. Need to be exact. Interference. Come in, family. Daddy. Hi, honey. Are you doing okay? I'm fine. How about you? I'm alright, but I've come down with something. I don't like it. She's been out of energy for 2 days now, and that cough is so harsh. We tried to get to our doctor today, but the lines were appalling there. Look for a private doctor? Don't worry, I'll figure it out. She doesn't have a fever yet, but I want someone to check her lungs just in case. Will I get a candy? You're my bravest girl. Of course you'll get candy. Alright, let's say goodbye now. It's time to get some rest. Bye, Daddy. Miss you. Good luck with your work. Bye. Oh, no. Daughter has the sickness. Fish wife. Fish kid. Okay. That's the only frequency I have so far. I'm assuming we're going to get more. Okay, so I have things. So let's see if we can do things. Okay. We have a small key. Open with the key. Worker's note on top. This lighthouse. I hope I get out of here soon. There are strange creaks and rustles everywhere. When I was working on a wall, this damn cube fell on me. There are also some cavities behind the crosses, and apparently some mechanisms. I don't even want to check those. If you're the loser who was sent here to work at night, I don't envy you. But I tried to make sure the light works properly. Keep it safe. Great. There are various tools inside that do not seem particularly useful. Among the tools is a cube with a strange symbol on one of the sides. Great, I have a cube now. Now, they said crosses have mechanisms. I am concerned. But also interested. Oh, yeah. Poster. You can go over here. Nope, that's not a wall. Poster. You can go over here. We had crowbar. So these are just tools. I can't actually grab and use them. There was something upstairs I couldn't open. Old rusty locker. There are many old books in the locker. In one of the books there is a particularly preserved note. This is my last entry. I will leave it here with my collection. Seems like everything's ready. The last step is to leave behind my physical essence. This is my only chance to help him. Try to bring him back. I have to try, even at the cost of my own life. Do not follow me, as it will only bring you suffering. That's something. The books themselves are in poor condition, but there is something else behind them. Behind the books was a small cube with a different strange symbol. Okay. We got cubes afoot. I don't think I remember any more crosses. I think it was just the two. One in here. No, there's one in here. Hang on. Day 3. There we go. This is my last entry. Strange creaks, rustles, etc. Okay, so interesting. So these are like Lighthouse lore, but at first I thought these represented only what entries in the journal, but apparently not only. Okay. I don't think we have any more crosses to flip, at least not yet. I haven't been in there. Okay, and I haven't even done my fishing yet. Fish. Little fish. Come on, bite. No nibbling, just bite. Bite harder. You can do it. There we go. It's fishing time. I feel like this might be much like the previous day where 3 fish is kind of the limit. Turtle. Yep, looking kind of... Oh. I was going to say, looking kind of like 3 fish is the limit, but that was just a little nibble. Maybe it's like 3 fish is the limit for easy access, and then it's going to be difficult fishing from there. Or was that nibble just a false sense of security? Aha! Fish. Got a fish. One more. One more try. Well then. One more? Because I mean, the more resources I can get, the less I'll have to worry about paying for stuff. And I have definitely been not saving any of my money for food. So I feel like I probably should be making the most of this really expensive fishing rod. It was 190 bucks, so I should get at least 190 bucks worth of fish out of the deal. Come on, fish. You can do it, fish. Realistic fishing simulator, where most of the time you do absolutely jack all except for sit and wait. And stare at the bobber hoping something happens. Also, that water is really trippy to stare at for a long period of time. Alright, patient train out. Okay, so we got several fish. 3 speed, 1 energy, and 2 sanity for each of these fish. That one is a different one. So let's eat you, and let's eat you, and then let's eat you. And let's have one of those. There. We're all full for the night. Coffee will come up if I happen to need it. Yeah. Okay. New day. I do appreciate that we have a lot of lead-up time before the insanity starts. Hang on. No. Oh, I was gonna say no bullshit on my walls yet, but technically my ceiling. Yes, hello. So, the university got themselves an entire island. They set up pontoons and established an emergency port there. Now, if any ship reports strange findings, you need to guide them to that island. All cargo ships go to the Coast Guard at Deep Creek. Ships with anomalies must be guided to the research station at Mystic Point. Other ships go to their ports. If port's unreachable, go to Blackfort. I'll be checking to make sure you don't screw this up, as usual. How am I supposed to tell what's strange and what's just typical sailor tales? Ask them to fax you some proof. We handed out special device for that in the port today. If they send it, then they've got something the scientists will want. Alright? And what's strange and what's not. Everything feels kind of strange lately. Like that guy who was singing to me. You know, a dead fish man. That's strange. A drunk captain who claims he saw sea monsters? That's classic. I think I'll figure it out. Alright, get to work. Amazing you're still holding it together out there. But I doubt that'll last long. Have a productive night. Chief out. Alright, fine. Someone's knocking at my door. Okay. Knocking. Right. Yes, hello? Hold up. Oh, hi. What's that? Are those animals among the trees? Why are they staring at the lighthouse like that? It's a damn fine question. Don't. That's what the ominous whispering was. The painted shit on the walls. And the ceiling. And the floors. Shh. What? Ho ho ho, Keeper. Good evening. Just someone opening the door as you're knocking. What? The sturgeon still didn't show up today. I'm afraid you were right about the darkness. He's fine. Oh, I got a bad feeling about this. Must be some kind of trouble. Just wanted to say, when he gets back in touch, let me know, will ya? Here's the frequency for my radio. I will indeed, Elder. Alright then, I will be in touch. Where's my light switch? There's... Stop. Stop. I'm trying to keep this place clean. Y'all are drawing on the walls and shit. Antenna's a problem. Alright, hang on. Okay. We're good. Family? You alright? No stable no stable channel on the frequency. Great. Okay, well, the family's gone. Something familiar can be heard on this frequency. The last notes drown out in static. Great. Ship. What's worse than an eldritch horror? An eldritch horror with a crayon. Indeed. Come in, this is Michael Reed. You doing okay? Everything's fine. Anything interesting out at sea? Let's not talk about it. Alright. Please. Okay, so you're trying to go to Arkham, which ain't gonna happen, so you get to go to Blackford. You are freight transport, though, so you're going to Deep Creek. So you go this way, and then, yeah, and then, yeah. Get out of here, Markiplier. His face looked like Markiplier. Thank you, Lighthouse. We're on our way. Lights of the harbor in sight. Don't die. Yes, hello. Keeper, this is Captain Drake. Come in. Thanks for guiding that ship to us, the Luxurious. We learned a lot, including some interesting things about people at the port who have been helping the dealers. The sheriff and I decided it's time to put on a little show for them. Guide me to Blackford. The port's superintendent in for a long night. You think the port superintendent has been covering for the traffickers? Not on this channel. Just give me the coordinates before it all falls apart. So we save the city? Hold on, let's deal with the port first, then we'll find a source of this mess. If we don't stop this flow, they'll just find another way to smuggle Ember in. Alright, to Blackford it is. Get out of here. Safe travels. You go deal with those drug smugglers. I'll deal with the tentacles lurking in the mist. Received. Thanks. Heading into port. We'll be in touch. Alright. Calling shore. Requesting confirmation. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the captain said we're not anymore porting Ember. It's humming like it's singing. Great. Who made a noise? Who made a noise? Where was the noise? Damn, loud spiders. bonking noises all over the place. Slightly concerned by the orange light under my bed, but that's fine. Yep, the animals are still there. Great, love it. How's town doing? Oh. The village elder seems restless. I mean, yeah. His kid's lost at sea. Of course he's restless. How you doing in here? You're doing fine. Okay, so far so good. Lighthouse, come in. This is Eastern Breeze speaking. We see the lights, but the course isn't clear. What's the situation on board? All good here. What's visibility like? Everything's fine. Nothing unusual. That in itself is unusual. I should probably send you to the research facility, because the fact that you're fine amongst all this bullshit is actually the weirdest part I've seen so far today. But it's fine. These are freight transports, so they are going to Deep Creek. Get out of here. You and your drugs. You're welcome. Stop it. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. Lighthouse, this is Misty from the research station. Any news from Jackie? Nothing yet. Sorry. Oh, Jackie. If he shows up, bring him straight to us at the research station. We're closer than the port, and we won't shut him up if he found something out there. Misty's request. Guide the sturgeon to Mystic Point. Don't send him to his father. Interesting. His father seems worried. Ugh. His overprotectiveness is driving me up the wall. Jackie and I aren't even officially together because he doesn't want to upset his dad. I get it. Jackie's his only child, but this constant hovering. Jackie seems to mean a lot to you. We've been planning to move to Boston together once we've saved enough. I know his father wouldn't approve. He thinks I'm some kind of lunatic. Is she some kind of lunatic? Should I be worried? Or maybe he's in on it, just like the sheriff. But we really do love each other. What strange things are happening in the city? Like they'd tell us anything. The sheriff is hiding something. But I found out there were 3 cases. In all 3, people from the same household either disappeared or mutated. But their neighbors, who either stayed awake all night or slept with a nightlight, they're completely fine. These mutations are not natural. It's obviously some kind of weapon, which is tested on us. Now I see where the crazy's coming from. The secret weapons testing. I'll let you know. Thanks. We can't let them take him. Yes. Yes, hello. Oh, hey there, Wiki. How about some fish? Got plenty, but the town folks acting like they've lost their minds today. Nobody wants my catch. They're slamming doors in my face, giving me looks like I owe them something. Well, what's going on in the village? They've gotten real prickly and downright mean. Won't even look me in the eyes when I walk past. It's like they think I'm carrying their kids in my sack, not fish for supper. Reckon it's just their nerves talking. How's the catch today? Well, I've seen better days, that's for sure. Fish must be scared of that dang glow hiding down deep. This is the first time hearing of this glow. What about glow down deep? But I ain't no greenhorn either. I've been fishing longer than most have been alive. Can't hide from me for long. Alright, see what you got. So he's got fishy hat and fishy lady. I feel like I probably should get all these things, but I can't afford them yet. So I can't afford Jack, so it's fine. Alright, have a nice day. Enjoy your fishing. All right, Wakey, back to your work. You're good folk. You don't slam doors in my face like the rest. Take care now. Bye. You know, door-to-door fish salesman. I don't got a problem with that guy. He seems like a pleasant dude. Right. We see a strange creature wash ashore. Wait, something else is coming out of its womb. It looks like a human. There's a placenta attached to its hand. And it started crying. Great. Great. Lighthouse, come in. Heard them scientists are gathering all sorts of weird critters. Guide us their way. We found something mighty strange. Alright. What do you got? You know what? Hold up. How's the crew? Oh, we're holding up, but something like scurvy's hit us hard. Got a couple of fellas losing teeth. And me, my hair's falling out. Gotta get to shore soon and grab some vitamins. Is the ship in good shape? You bet. My baby's ridden out worse waves than this. Got proof? Sure thing. Take a look at this. What a sight, huh? Bright little balls bobbing on the waves. Looks like pearls, but they don't sink, and they glow from the inside. Figured we'd hand them over to the scientists. Yeah, that seems normal. Seems normal indeed. That's scurvy, though. Poor dude's melting. It's probably ball related. You know, you pick up glowing balls from the sea, you start losing teeth. You know, just normal fisherman things. God, they do not make this easy. Alright, have fun. Well, finally, time to make some good coin off these glowing balls. Why are my eyeballs already starting to fade? I do wish that we could, like, check our status. Like, our energy. Because I got no way to check. I've got this that tells me which perks I received. But I don't have any way to, like, see energy or anything like that. Hang on, let's see one of these dudes. Apparently that wasn't enough energy. Coffee time! That'll do. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. I can barely hear you. This is Vessel Pluto. Can you hear me? Pluto? Is that you? Filth. The real Pluto arrived at the port 2 days ago. This is filth, risen from the waves seeking to flood the city. You want to protect your loved ones? Give Pluto to me. And what if the first ship was the copy? Know your place, pup. Hand that ship over to me and you'll earn my favor. Refuse and you'll feel my wrath. Are you trying to help me? I'm watching you, Keeper. This is my lighthouse. And you'll do as I say, or very soon you'll disappear. What do you want from me? The lighthouse is power. Power over light and dark. Over fate itself. That power doesn't belong in the hands of insignificant insects. So either you prove yourself worthy or I'll destroy you. Give me my comms back, jerk. Hand that ship over to me. Let the darkness swallow this filth. Static dread. Sorry, I think I managed to fix it. We're having issues with electronics. This is Captain Z. Cargo ship Pluto requesting passage to port. I am not actually familiar with the effects of scurvy. But yes, it does feel very much like a combination of evil entities and secret nuclear testing and stuff like that. You don't remember us talking before? Of course not. We've been at sea this whole time. We're just now arriving. I'd never miss this shore, that's for sure. Please, guide us to port. The entire crew is utterly exhausted. Are you a copy of another ship? What? I don't understand what you're talking about. Please guide us to shore. We've had a rather unpleasant journey. It was terrifying when the Aurora hit. I don't know what happened to the cargo. I gotta send you to the Coast Guard. As you say. That might actually be better. Let them deal with our cargo. So, assuming that there are multiple runs and multiple paths of this, I'm going to continue on the path of being the good boy. Next time, we'll embrace the darkness, and we'll feed ships to the Lighthouse Keeper, or whatever he is. Coordinates received. Proceeding as directed. You are not worthy. Do you even care that they'll destroy the whole city? Or is your precious morality all that matters? Either way, you don't belong at the Lighthouse. Your place is in the dark. Right. But what if not, though? Use your flashlight and ceiling lights to fight off the spawns of darkness. Avoid direct contact and don't leave them unattended for too long. That's not comforting. Yikes. Do some house cleaning while we wait. Hang on. Hang on. Hello? 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 I just can't. Oh, what's this world coming to? Oh, Keeper, why is it so hard to be a parent? You give him everything and he up and vanishes without a trace. Get a drink, get some rest. Be back by morning. I hear you, I do, and yet this old father's heart of mine just won't rest easy. Is he your only child? He had a brother, a twin. But the sea took him from me. Since then, it's just been me and Jackie. What about his mother? She passed on when Jackie was just a little baby. I raised him and his brother on my own. Back then, I was a strong, sea-hardened man. But now, well, the years catch up with us all. So, Misty said he's an only child. But that could be Jackie's story to her, instead of telling her that he lost his twin brother. So I'm not necessarily going to call Jackie, or call Misty out on herself yet. I will let you know, bud. Oh, thank you kindly, Keeper. Now get back to work. There's plenty riding on you tonight. Does he know something I don't? We good? I mean, for an all-knowing entity that is threatening my very life because I'm not obeying his rules, he doesn't seem very good at trying to kill me. Yes, I flipped that cross upside down. You may have missed it earlier. There was a memo. Somewhere. Hang on. There was a memo somewhere. Can't find it at the moment. From one of the previous maintenance workers that said that they found mysterious mechanisms behind the crosses. So there's a cross here, and there's a cross upstairs. And I can only assume that there might be a cross in this room as well. So I flipped it, thinking the mechanism might do something. But nothing has happened just yet. Okay, I think we're good. Come in, come in. This is Steve. We found them. 3 of them. They're on the ground with seizures. Looks like withdrawal. Never seen anything like it. We're rounding them up now to bring them in. They're not so tough anymore without that ember. Every night at 3:10, I hear them coming in. No creaking floorboards, no doors slamming, just presence. The air changes. If you lie still and pretend to be asleep, they leave. But if you so much as twitch... I don't think I like that. I don't think I like that at all. Lighthouse, we need to get to the research station urgently. King Hebert. Gas tanker. Okay, is everything okay? Okay? How can it be okay? How to get rid of this thing? Hurry up and guide us to the scientists. How's your ship? Overall, the ship's fine, but I'm worried about the cargo. What if that thing's ruined the oil we're carrying? I need proof. Oh, come on, I don't know what this is, but we need to get it off the ship now. It's on the deck, crawling around. Nearly took out 2 of my men. Ho-ho, hey. That, sir, is an oil monster. I would say yes, hide at 3:10, but I haven't actually looked at the clock recently to know if we even have time. All right, we'll get you to the scientist. That looks promising. You go this way. 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 Go have fun with the scientists. Get that slime monster off your deck. Goodbye. Let's look for clock. I'm not entirely sure time is moving. It doesn't look like it's moving. Let's give it a minute. Yeah, it feels to me more like time just passes as we deal with things. Few villagers have gathered outside singing something. Why aren't they asleep? Why do so many ghosts have emphysema? I don't know. They all do seem to have breathing problems. The elder doesn't want to stray far from the lighthouse. How can he just stand there alone? Lighthouse, come in. This is Miran Kamuchi. From the fishing trawler Black Whale. We just returned from a trip and thought we had the biggest haul ever. But all the fish are dead. Please guide us to the research station. Hang on, bud. My lights just went out. I'm gonna go deal with that. Gila, what are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, yes, hi, hello. What's wrong with the fish? Normally we catch live fish, but these are all dead and look like they've been boiled. And that's not all. Their eyes are glowing. What the hell is this? Where'd you catch them? It was near Nova Scotia. At first we thought it was some glowing shrimp on the surface. But when we hauled in the net, we realized it was dead fish with glowing eyes. Got proof? Yes, of course, sending it now. Take a look for yourself. Oh yeah, that seems normal. They keep knocking out damn lights. Alright, hang on. Hang on. Hang on. I gotta go deal with my lights. Stop. Okay, so these guys need to go to research. Get out of here. Or bring your boiled fish elsewhere. Alright, anyone else? Come in, come in. This is Steve. We found them. Oh, it's a seizure message again. Interesting. The crab they pulled out had an eye on each claw. At night, those eyes blinked and whispered in a dead language. The crew panicked and ran into the fog. No one has seen them since. Now they only come in dreams. Wet. Red. They're watching me. It's great. Wait a second. So... hang on. Hang on. Huh? Keeper? Is Jackie on the horizon? Oh, this was the village elder. Okay, hang on. Sorry. We haven't slept for 2 nights. Maybe it's time to rest? Can't rest, Keeper. I made a promise. I promised myself and her that I'd watch over Jackie. What kind of man would I be if I broke that promise? He hasn't shown up yet. Okay. You get it. Yes, hi, hello? I literally just called you. What is it now? I can't do this without him, Keeper. Please let me come up to the lighthouse and watch the sea while I wait. I mean... on one hand, I'm not supposed to let people in. On the other hand, if I do, he might get sent to Jackie, who is in all likelihood dead. Fine, go on. Thank you, Keeper. I'll be in the tower watching the sea from above. If you've got a free moment, come up to chat. gonna get another $100 fine that I can't afford. Who's whispering in my ear? Who? Who and why? Stop. Stop. Okay. Right. I thought you were dead, my love, but here you are, flesh and blood. What did they do to your eyes? He took everything. My voice, my life, my family. The waves whisper their secrets. But I don't understand what you want from me. What year is it? Tell me. How long have I been at sea? Who knows? Yes, boat, hello. Anyone there? Guide us to the scientist. We all need to get checked out. Is everyone alive? Everyone's alive, but they're not feeling good. Some crewmates have fever and chills. I'm telling you, the Aurora's messing them up. Is the ship good? All the systems are running like clockwork. That's also weird. But the crew, got photo evidence? I don't have anything. But I'm telling you, something's not right. Everyone's coughing. It's gotta be from the Aurora. So, according to the document, ships with anomalies must be guided to the research station. But he also said we need proof. Proof. So, without proof, do we just ignore them and send them on their way? Because if we send them on their way and it is something that's catching, we may kill the entirety of Old Harbor. But I don't know. It'd be kind of nice if, we had the ability to just call Misty and be like, "Hey, Misty, got this deal. Do you worry about it?" I don't want to get fined again, honestly. Coughing like our kid. Exactly. It's just a cough. It's fine. I'm gonna send them to Old Harbor. They don't have photo evidence. I was told we need photo evidence. It's a tough call. Let's do it. Yep. It's a yacht. So it's not like cargo that needs to go to Deep Creek or anything like that. And yachts are pretty traditionally plague ships. Yep. Alright. Off you go. Sorry, good luck, don't die. Nope. Stop. I'm trying to work. Jesus. I'm trying to work here. Leave me alone. crew. We saved Misty and the entire research crew from the plague. So, I did a good deed. Yeah, that's it. Okay. The rhythm breaks through the screech of noises. The melody fades smoothly. Great. Jurr. Jurr. Hell. Lighthouse, come in. Anyone there? This is the Sturgeon. The Sturgeon. Finally. Hold on, Lighthouse. Don't get excited just yet. The whole crew is dead. I'm the only one left, but I'm badly hurt. I don't know how much longer I can hold on. Send me the coordinates. I let him in. Why are you scaring me like this? Sorry, I was just nearby. I heard a familiar voice and my legs carried me over before I could think. Oh no. I mean, I don't have a choice but to tell him yes, it's Jackie. Please guide him here to the village. I can help him here. I know what to do. What if the whole ship is contagious? So what? I've survived every illness Jackie's ever brought home. It doesn't matter. Bring my son to me. The scientists have medics. They can help. Listen, I know this sea. I know how to help him. Trust me. I think Jackie would want to see Misty. I want to see his reaction. Oh, that woman. She's the cause of all these problems. She won't help him with anything. Her head is full of conspiracy theories and wild speculation. I'll decide for myself. Please don't clock me with a lantern. I'm warning you, Keeper. Bring the ship to me, or we may never see Jackie again. That's it. I won't bother you anymore. I'll prepare to meet him. Okay. I will ask Jackie for his opinion. Should I guide you to Misty or your father? Damn it. I need those lights. Hang on. Stop. Okay. Thanks for holding. I don't understand. Please just send the coordinates. Yeah, he doesn't understand the question of whether I should send him to Misty or his father. I am concerned that he doesn't understand that question. I kind of feel like I should send him to Misty. A, medicine. B, he probably would want that and she wants that. And C, if something's really fucky going on with him, research. Send him to neither. Just send him back out to sea. Dude, you don't want any part of this. Just leave. So I'm thinking Misty. But also I don't want to get murdered by a grizzled old man. And I feel like I'd be murdered by a grizzled old man. He is an anomaly. But, according to the Sturgeon's document, he wants to go to Outsmith, which is where Dad is. I also don't remember what he said. He said that he's the only one left alive. But I don't remember what he said about where he wants to be directed in the actual text. I'm gonna send him to Misty. He just said he's hurt. Okay. I'm gonna send him to Misty. Might not be the best plan, but I feel like he should go to Misty. Good luck, don't die. I hope my dad will be okay there. He'll be fine. Ka-chunk? Okay, do a little bit of spring cleaning. And by spring cleaning, I mean nightly cleaning. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Busy. Can we call family? Seems like everyone is asleep. So no, okay. Alright. So. I got $10 to my name. My routine is finally settled. I sleep through most of the day, and in the evening I prepare for duty, tending to the mechanisms. I still berate myself for the bribe, but I believe it was worth it. This lighthouse is perfect for us. I'm glad I could see that for myself, without having to share it with two other vagrant workers. My family is still not here, and I am starting to lose my peace of mind. Today I hired a boatman, gave him nearly all my savings, and sent him to look for them. Are they delayed by the weather, or did something worse happen? Dun dun dun. Hello? I'm so proud of you, darling. We miss you, but you have to keep going. What you're doing is very important for us and for everyone. You did what you could for Jackie. I hope he'll be happy with his girlfriend. You can do it, Daddy. I have additional questions. I think that might mean he lived. Fucking bright light. Stop. Oh. Chapter 1 complete, I think. Guests. Despite the warning from the port authorities, you allowed Jackie into the lighthouse. Darkness on air. Gila fucking comes in like a rocket with the zoomies. Gila. Darkness on air. While searching for ships in the radio frequencies, you encountered something unknown. Somehow, it affects the lighthouse. Hidden. Lookout. You allowed the Elder onto the lighthouse so he could spot his son's ship out at sea. Vigilance. The Coast Guard thanks you. They now face the long process of interrogating the drug traffickers. Hidden. Changes. Pluto has arrived at port. Scientists have been trying to keep the anomalies at bay, but strange things are brought up more often in Blackfoot. Hidden. Love first. Jackie's ship headed for the research station. Misty's love and a team of medics must save him. So, Jackie lived. For now. We're on chapter 1. Hello? Hello? Hello, hello? Hello? Okay. I think this is the perfect time to end it. We just finished chapter 1. So we're on a new chapter. Things are afoot. And so far, it feels like we're doing good. Oh, forest. Looks like some villagers decided to take a walk in the forest. All right. It feels like we're doing good. I don't think anyone's died yet. That I had any control over, at least. Alright, I guess I have to check the door first. This is fine. But yeah, I think we're doing good, and we'll have to continue this whenever I get a spare moment. But yeah, I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. I like the very lightweight Papers, Please. Stop knocking. Very lightweight Papers, Please. Very heavy on the Lovecraftian stuff. Various references to things. There was even a fourth wall break, which is good for the sanity, you know. And it feels like it's going good places. I dig it. I dig it a lot. That'll be it for tonight, though. Tomorrow night, no specific plans. Might go back to the survival. Who knows? We shall see. Appreciate y'all hanging out. And I will see y'all next time. Bye.